My dear soul, if you have arrived here at this moment, know that it is not by chance. Your heart is heavy, your nights have been long, and your days are filled with questions that seem to have no answers. You have been feeling that emptiness in your chest, as if something is missing, as if life is passing you by and you are just watching from afar. But I need you to know one truth. Saint Michael the Archangel is by your side at this very moment, and he has a powerful message to completely transform your reality. For a long time, you have been carrying burdens that are not yours, worries that drain your energy, and fears that prevent you from sleeping peacefully. You look to the future and feel a tightness in your chest, an anxiety that seems to grow every day. But Saint Michael the Archangel wants you to understand. You were not born to carry these burdens alone. There is a greater purpose in your life, and everything you have faced so far is just proof that something great is being prepared for you. Right now, as you hear these words, Saint Michael the Archangel is cutting the invisible cords that bind you to your painful past. He is undoing the energetic knots that have kept you trapped in cycles of suffering and despair. You may not feel it physically, but your soul is being cleansed, renewed, prepared to receive the blessings that are on their way. You have been wondering why certain situations repeat themselves in your life, why some people appear only to hurt you, why paths always seem to close when you most need them to open. The answer is simple. You are being molded, strengthened, prepared for something much greater than you can imagine. Every tear shed, every sleepless night, every moment of anguish served to awaken within you an inner strength that even you did not know you possessed. Saint Michael the Archangel wants you to understand that your sensitivity is not a weakness, it is your greatest gift. Your ability to feel deeply, to genuinely care about others, to love even when hurt, does not make you vulnerable. It makes you special. You were chosen to be a channel of light in this world, and that is why you have faced so many storms. But the storms are coming to an end. From now on, a new energy is entering your life. You will begin to notice signs that previously went unnoticed, repeating numbers, people who arrive at the right moment with the right words, opportunities that seem to come out of nowhere. This is not a coincidence. It is Saint Michael, the Archangel, opening paths that have been blocked for a long time. Your prayers have not gone unanswered. Your cries for help have been heard. Even when you felt like you were talking to yourself in the dark, Saint Michael the Archangel was there, collecting every tear, recording every plea, organizing the perfect answer to each of your needs in the heavens. Divine time is different from our time, and what seemed like delay was actually preparation. You are about to enter a phase of your life where everything will begin to make sense. The pieces of the puzzle will fall into place, and you will finally understand why you went through everything you did. It was not punishment, it was preparation. It was not abandonment, it was strengthening. It was not bad luck, it was learning. Right now, Saint Michael the Archangel is sealing a special protection around you. An invisible spiritual armor is being placed over you, preventing negative energies from approaching. People who came to drain your energy will begin to naturally drift away. Toxic situations will begin to resolve themselves. You will feel a lightness that you haven't felt in a long time. Your intuition is being sharpened. That inner voice that you sometimes ignore will be strengthened. You will begin to instinctively know who is real in your life and who is not. You will be able to see which paths to follow and which to avoid. Your connection with the divine is being restored in a deep and permanent way. The signs you have been receiving are not a figment of your imagination. Those intense dreams, those strange sensations that wake you up in the middle of the night. Those moments when you feel a presence beside you even though you are alone. All of this is real. Archangel Michael is communicating with you in ways that your rational mind cannot yet fully comprehend, but your soul recognizes perfectly. Write in the comments, "I receive all protection and guidance from Saint Michael the Archangel." This is not just a mantra. It is a decree that opens the channels of communication between you and the heavenly forces that work tirelessly on your behalf. You have been carrying guilt that is not yours, taking responsibility for other people's pain, sacrificing yourself for people who do not even recognize your value. But this is coming to an end. Saint Michael the Archangel is cutting the energetic ties that have kept you trapped in destructive patterns of self-sacrifice. You were created to love and serve, yes, but not to annihilate yourself in the process. From this moment on, extraordinary mental clarity will begin to manifest in your life. Decisions that once seemed impossible will become obvious. Relationships that confused you will reveal their true nature. Opportunities you couldn't see will appear before your eyes as if they had always been there. And if this message is touching your heart deeply, consider supporting this channel with a gesture of light. Click on "Thank you very much." Your kindness helps us continue to bring words that heal and awaken more people who, like you, need to hear these truths. Saint Michael the Archangel wants you to know that the person who hurt you deeply, who made you question your own worth, who left you with wounds that seemed to never heal, they had no real power over you. The power you gave them through your pain will be returned to you multiplied in the form of wisdom, inner strength, and spiritual discernment. You are entering a phase where your energy will be automatically protected. False people will begin to reveal themselves before they can even cause you harm. Harmful situations will be diverted from your path in an almost miraculous way. You will realize that you are being guided by a higher intelligence that knows every detail of your journey. Those negative thoughts that invade your mind, especially in the early hours of the morning, those obsessive worries about the future, those irrational fears that paralyze you, all of this is being dissolved by the light of Saint Michael the Archangel. Your mind is being cleansed of limiting programs that have been installed over the years by painful experiences and destructive words you have heard about yourself. Now write in the comments, "My mind is free from all thoughts that do not elevate me." This seals your mental and emotional liberation, creating a protective shield against negative energy invasions. Your love life is about to undergo a radical transformation. If you are single, get ready, because someone genuine and special is being directed your way. If you are in a relationship that drains you, prepare for changes that will bring balance and truth. If you are confused about your feelings, prepare for clarity that will dispel all doubts. Saint Michael the Archangel is removing from your life everything that no longer resonates with who you are becoming. Superficial friendships, commitments that drain your energy, toxic environments, all of this will begin to naturally fall away. It is not rejection, it is protection. It is not loss. It is energetic cleansing to make room for what truly deserves to be in your life. You will notice that your tolerance for heavy energies will decrease dramatically. Negative conversations, constant complaints, unnecessary drama, all of this will begin to bother you physically. This does not mean that you are becoming insensitive. It means that your vibration is rising and you can no longer resonate with low frequencies. Your ability to manifest is being enhanced. What you visualize with faith and genuine feeling will begin to materialize in your reality surprisingly quickly. Archangel Michael is aligning universal circumstances so that your purest and highest desires can come to fruition. If you are subscribed to the channel, wonderful. You are already part of this family of light. If you are not yet, take advantage of this moment of deep connection and subscribe now, because you deserve to receive these messages regularly that nourish your soul and strengthen your faith. Also, leave a comment about which part of this message has touched your heart the most so far, because your experience may inspire someone else who is going through something similar. The transformation that is happening within you right now goes far beyond what your physical eyes can perceive. Archangel Michael is restructuring your energy so profoundly that even those close to you will begin to notice a change in your presence, in your gaze, in the way you approach life. You have been feeling different lately, as if something inside you is awakening after a long period of dormancy. This feeling is not your imagination. It is your true self emerging from the layers of conditioning and wounds that have accumulated over the years. Archangel Michael is dissolving these layers one by one, revealing the luminous essence that has always been there, waiting for the right moment to manifest itself. That inner voice that told you that you weren't good enough, that you didn't deserve true love, that you would never be able to fulfill your deepest dreams. That voice is being silenced permanently. In its place, a new voice is emerging, the voice of your authentic soul, connected directly to the celestial wisdom of Saint Michael the Archangel. Write in the comments, "I trust in the divine wisdom that guides me every step of the way." This decree activates your ability to receive direct guidance from the spiritual realm, especially during times of important decisions. Your energy sensitivity is refining in such a way that you will begin to perceive people's intentions even before they speak. You will be able to sense when someone approaches you with ulterior motives, when an environment carries heavy energies, when a situation is not right for you. This will not make you suspicious, it will make you wise. Archangel Michael is preparing you for a specific mission in this life. You have been chosen to be a beacon of hope for others who are going through difficult times similar to those you have already faced. Your experience of pain will become medicine for other wounded hearts. Your journey of healing will become a map for those who are still lost in the dark. You will begin to notice extraordinary synchronicities in your life. You will meet exactly the right people at the right times, receive necessary information through unexpected sources, and be in the right place at the right time in ways that seem impossible to be coincidence. This is Saint Michael, the Archangel, orchestrating the details of your life with divine precision. Your relationship with money and prosperity is undergoing a profound reconfiguration. Limiting beliefs about your ability to receive abundance, fears related to financial security, patterns of scarcity inherited from your family, all of this is being transmuted. You are being prepared to receive and manage material blessings in a wise and balanced way. The opportunities that will appear in your life will not be the result of chance or desperate effort on your part. They will be the natural results of the energetic alignment that is taking place within you. When we are vibrating at our true frequency, we automatically attract everything that resonates with that high vibration. Now write in the comments, "I open myself to receive all the blessings that the universe has prepared for me." This statement removes unconscious blocks that prevented you from accepting the good that life wants to offer you. Archangel Saint Michael wants you to understand that your painful past does not define your glorious future. Every difficult experience you have lived through has developed specific qualities in you that will be fundamental to the mission that lies ahead. Your compassion was born out of pain. Your strength was born out of storms. Your wisdom was born out of mistakes. Your light was born out of the darkness you went through. You are being prepared to lead by example, not by words. Your life will become a living testimony that it is possible to rise again, regardless of the size of the fall. That it is possible to love again, regardless of the depth of betrayal. That it is possible to believe again, regardless of past disappointments. Your spiritual family is expanding. People with similar purposes to yours will begin to appear in your life naturally and organically. Superficial relationships will give way to deep and meaningful connections. You will discover that you are not alone on this journey of spiritual awakening and vibrational elevation. The gift that Archangel Michael is awakening in you will manifest through your ability to bring peace to the environments where you are present. Restless people will calm down around you. Tense situations will harmonize when you intervene with your balanced energy, and conflicts will be resolved when you offer your loving perspective. You will notice that your presence has a therapeutic effect on people, even without you doing anything specific. This is because Saint Michael the Archangel is using you as a channel for transmitting heavenly healing energy. Your mere presence will become a blessing to those around you. At this moment, a deep energetic cleansing is taking place in your life at an accelerated pace. Situations that have been stagnant for a long time will begin to move. People who should leave your life will finally leave. Opportunities that were blocked will begin to unblock. Saint Michael, the Archangel, is using his sword of light to cut away everything that was hindering your spiritual and material progress. Have you noticed that certain people who used to constantly seek you out to vent their problems, to suck your energy with their endless complaints, to use you as an emotional dumping ground, are now moving away? This is not rejection, it is divine protection. Archangel Michael is shielding you from energetically parasitic relationships. Write in the comments, "My energy is sacred and protected by Saint Michael the Archangel." This affirmation creates an invisible force field around you that automatically repels anything that does not vibrate in harmony with your well-being. And if you feel that this message is touching something true within your heart, consider supporting this work by clicking "Thank you very much." This gesture allows us to continue bringing revelations that transform lives and awaken consciousness. Your intuition is becoming so sharp that you will begin to receive information about situations before they even happen. Prophetic dreams, accurate hunches, sudden insights about people and circumstances, all of this is part of the awakening of your natural spiritual gifts that have been dormant. Archangel Michael is revealing truths about people around you. Some discoveries may be shocking at first, but remember, the truth, even when it hurts, always sets you free. It is better to know the reality and be able to make conscious decisions than to live in an illusion that harms you. That person you thought was your friend, but who always had a discouraging comment about your dreams, who always found fault with your achievements, who always made you feel small after conversations. Saint Michael the Archangel is showing you that this is not an energy that contributes to your growth. You will begin to notice patterns that previously went unnoticed. Situations that repeated themselves in your life, types of people who always appeared to cause the same problems, negative cycles that seemed inevitable. All of this will become clear as a map opened before your eyes. From this revelation, you will have the power to break these patterns for good. You will no longer need to repeat the same painful experiences because you now have the awareness to make different choices. Archangel Michael has given you the map. Now you can choose routes that lead to happiness instead of paths that lead to suffering. Now write in the comments, I break all negative cycles in my life with the power of Saint Michael the Archangel. This statement activates in you the strength necessary to break ancestral and personal patterns that have kept you trapped. Your professional life is about to undergo significant changes. If you are dissatisfied with your current job, prepare yourself for opportunities that are much more aligned with your life purpose. If you are unemployed, prepare yourself for doors that will open unexpectedly. If you have your own business, prepare yourself for an expansion that will exceed your expectations. Saint Michael, the Archangel, is aligning universal circumstances so that you can express your natural talents in a remunerative and satisfying way. Work will cease to be merely a necessity for survival and will become an extension of your life's mission. You will discover abilities within yourself that you never knew you had. Talents that were dormant will awaken naturally and spontaneously. Abilities that you underestimated will reveal themselves as extraordinary gifts that can positively impact the lives of many people. The self-confidence that has been shaken by years of external criticism and negative self-talk is being restored in a solid and permanent way. You will no longer need the approval of others to feel valid. You will no longer depend on external recognition to know your worth. Your self-esteem will be based on your connection with your divine essence. Romantic relationships that caused you anxiety, that made you constantly question whether you were truly loved, that left you always in doubt about the other person's intentions, all of this will be clarified once and for all. Either the relationship will transform into a genuine and transparent connection, or it will come to a natural and trauma-free end. Saint Michael the Archangel is preparing you to receive a love that corresponds exactly to the love you have to give. No more, no less. A balanced, mature, conscious, and evolving love. If this love already exists in your life, it will be purified and deepened. If it has not yet arrived, it is being magnetized to you at this very moment. You will notice that your tolerance for unnecessary drama will decrease dramatically. People who create problems where none exist, who feed on conflict and confusion, who turn simple situations into complex tragedies, you will no longer be able to live with this type of energy. Asterisk, from this moment on, an inner strength that you didn't even know existed will begin to manifest itself powerfully in your life. Saint Michael the Archangel is activating in you a courage that does not depend on external circumstances, a faith that does not waver in the face of storms, a determination that is not shaken by temporary obstacles. You will begin to make decisions that you have known for a long time you needed to make, but which you have put off for fear of the consequences. Difficult conversations that you have been avoiding will begin naturally. Necessary changes that seemed impossible will become not only possible, but inevitable. Write in the comments, I have the courage to live my truth with love and wisdom. This statement awakens in you the strength necessary to align your external life with your inner truth, without aggression, but with loving firmness. Your perception of what really matters in life is undergoing a radical transformation. Things that once worried you intensely will now seem irrelevant. Problems that seemed gigantic will reveal themselves to be small and temporary. You will gain a broader and higher perspective on the challenges of human existence. Saint Michael the Archangel is showing you that much of your suffering was unnecessary, caused by resistance to the natural flow of life. When you stop fighting the river and learn to navigate with the current, the journey becomes much more fluid and enjoyable, even when there are rocks in the way. You will discover that you have a natural healing ability that goes far beyond what you imagined. Your words will have extraordinary therapeutic power. Your presence will bring relief to people who are suffering. Your touch, whether physical or energetic, will carry a restorative force that comes directly from the celestial plane. Now write in the comments, "I am a channel of healing and blessing for everyone around me." This statement activates in you the healing gifts that Saint Michael the Archangel is awakening, allowing you to be an instrument of relief and transformation for others. Financial situations that seemed hopeless will begin to resolve themselves in unexpected and creative ways. Money that was stuck will be released. Income opportunities that weren't even on your radar will appear as gifts from heaven. Investments that had gone wrong will recover in surprising ways. Archangel Michael wants you to understand that abundance is your natural state. The scarcity you may have experienced was only a temporary detour from your original path. You are being realigned with the flow of prosperity that has always been your divine right. Your relationship with your family of origin will undergo a deep healing. Old hurts will be dissolved, misunderstandings will be cleared up, and genuine forgiveness will be possible on both sides. Even if some people do not change, you will change the way you relate to them, creating healthy boundaries that protect your inner peace. You will realize that the negative family legacy you have been carrying unconsciously, destructive behavior patterns, limiting beliefs about what is possible in life, fears passed down from generation to generation, is being broken once and for all through you. Archangel Michael has chosen you to be the person who breaks negative cycles in your family line. Your process of healing and spiritual elevation benefits not only you, but also your ancestors and your descendants. You are a link of transformation in a chain that extends through time. Your life will become a living example that it is possible to reinvent yourself regardless of age, past circumstances, or apparent limitations. People who have known you for years will be impressed by your transformation. Some will try to discourage you because your evolution mirrors their limitations, but you will not let yourself be influenced. You will develop a deep compassion for people who are still stuck in the same patterns from which you have freed yourself. Instead of judging them, you will understand them. Instead of criticizing them, you will help them when appropriate. Instead of walking away with superiority, you will approach them with loving humility. Now write in the comments, "I radiate light and compassion wherever I go." This affirmation transforms you into a source of positive energy that raises the vibration of every environment you enter. Saint Michael the Archangel is revealing to you that many of your difficult experiences were actually spiritual initiations in disguise. Each challenge you overcame developed a specific facet of divine wisdom within you. Each pain you endured increased your capacity for compassion. Each betrayal you faced sharpened your spiritual discernment. You will begin to see your personal history from a new perspective. What once seemed like a series of misfortunes will reveal itself as intensive training for the sacred mission that is now beginning. Nothing was in vain. Everything had an evolutionary purpose that is now becoming clear. Your connection with nature will intensify remarkably. You will feel a special harmony with plants, animals, and natural elements. You will intuitively understand the cycles of life and learn to flow with them rather than resist them. This will bring you deep peace and an ancient wisdom that dwells in every cell of your being. A silent revolution is taking place in your life, and you are beginning to notice its effects in every area of your existence. Archangel Michael is restructuring your reality in such a subtle and powerful way that even you may not fully understand the magnitude of the transformations that are occurring at this very moment. Your energy is being recalibrated to a much higher frequency, and this means that you will no longer be able to tolerate situations, people, or environments that vibrate at low frequencies. It is not that you are becoming intolerant or arrogant, it is that your soul is demanding coherence between your inner vibration and your outer reality. And if this message resonates deeply with you so far, consider supporting this mission to spread light by clicking "Thank you very much." This simple gesture allows us to continue bringing revelations that awaken and transform lives. You will discover that you possess intuitive wisdom about emotional healing that will surprise even you. People will naturally seek your company when they're going through difficult times. You will know exactly what to say and when to say it, not because of techniques you have learned, but through direct inspiration from Saint Michael the Archangel. Right now in the comments, I trust the divine wisdom that flows through me. This statement opens a direct channel between your consciousness and the heavenly intelligence, allowing you to be guided in every situation with precision and love. Archangel Michael is removing from your life all the people who are preventing you from flourishing completely. Some will leave dramatically, others will simply drift away naturally, and still others will remain physically present but will completely lose the power to affect you negatively. You will begin to attract people into your life who recognize and value your inner light. Relationships based on reciprocity, mutual respect, and joint growth will become the norm. You will no longer need to diminish yourself to make others feel comfortable around you. Your creativity is being unlocked in extraordinary ways. Innovative ideas will begin to flow through you with an ease that will surprise you. Stalled projects will gain new momentum. Artistic expressions you didn't know you had will manifest naturally and spontaneously. Saint Michael, the Archangel, wants you to understand that creativity is not just about art, music, or writing. Creativity is the ability to find original solutions to any situation, to see possibilities where others see limitations, to transform problems into opportunities through an innovative perspective. You will discover that you have a remarkable capacity for manifestation when your desires are aligned with your higher purpose. Goals that once seemed impossible will become achievable through synchronicities, chance encounters, and opportunities that will arise as if magnetized to your life. Now write in the comments, "I easily manifest everything that is aligned with my highest good." This affirmation activates your natural ability to co-create with the universe, accelerating the materialization of your highest dreams. Your relationship with time will change dramatically. You will notice that when you are doing what you love, time seems to expand, allowing you to accomplish much more than you thought possible. When you're doing something that does not resonate with your essence, time will seem to drag, signaling that you're off your natural path. Archangel Saint Michael is teaching you to use time as an ally rather than seeing it as an enemy. You will learn to flow with the natural rhythms of life, alternating periods of intense action with moments of regenerative rest, creating a balance that enhances your productivity and preserves your vitality. You will begin to realize that your presence has a harmonizing effect on conflicts and tensions. Without doing anything specific, just by being present with an open heart and balanced energy, you will be able to bring peace to chaotic situations and clarity to emotional confusion. This ability is not accidental. It is part of your mission as a light bearer in this world. Archangel Michael is preparing you to be a peacemaker, a bridge between different worlds, a translator of love into languages that wounded hearts can understand. Your intuition about investments, business, and financial opportunities will become surprisingly accurate. You will instinctively know when something is a good investment and when it is best to avoid it. Financial decisions that once caused anxiety will become clear and obvious. Saint Michael the Archangel is aligning you with the flow of universal abundance. This does not just mean receiving more money, but understanding how the energy of prosperity works and how you can be a conscious and responsible channel of this energy to benefit not only yourself, but also those around you. You will find that your capacity for forgiveness has expanded remarkably. Old hurts that seemed impossible to overcome will dissolve naturally. This does not mean that you will forget what happened or allow it to happen again, but that you will free yourself from the emotional weight that these experiences have carried. The forgiveness that Saint Michael the Archangel is awakening in you is not passive or submissive forgiveness. It is empowered forgiveness that frees you to create a new and higher reality. It is forgiveness that heals not only you, but also those involved in the painful situations of the past. We have reached the most sacred moment of this revelation, where Saint Michael the Archangel seals in your life all the transformations that have been activated during this journey of awakening. At this moment, as you receive these words, an irreversible change is taking place in your energy structure, in your consciousness, and in your material reality. You will never be the same person you were before receiving this message. Not because something external has changed, but because something internal has awakened permanently. The seed of your inner divinity has germinated and will now grow steadily, transforming every aspect of your life from the inside out. Write in the comments, "I am transformed by the light of Saint Michael the Archangel, and I radiate this transformation to the world." This final statement seals all the blessings you have received and activates your mission as a bearer of light for others who are still awakening. Saint Michael the Archangel wants you to understand that this is not a temporary transformation that depends on external circumstances to maintain itself. It is a permanent elevation of your consciousness that will continue to expand and deepen every day, regardless of the challenges that may arise along the way. You will become a source of hope for people who have lost faith in the goodness of life. Your story of overcoming adversity will inspire others not to give up on their dreams. Your inner light will illuminate paths for souls who are still lost in the darkness of despair and hopelessness. From now on, every person who crosses your path will receive some kind of blessing through your contact, even if it is just a smile, a kind word, or simply your loving presence. You will become an unconscious but effective instrument of healing and upliftment for everyone around you. Saint Michael the Archangel is preparing you to recognize other people who are going through the same awakening process as you. You will meet in seemingly casual encounters, but in reality, these encounters are orchestrated by the heavens so that you can support each other on this journey of spiritual evolution. Your life will become a living testimony that miracles are possible when we align ourselves with our higher purpose. Situations that seemed impossible to resolve will be solved in unexpected ways. Dreams that had been abandoned will resurface with renewed strength and clear paths to their fulfillment. You will discover that you have an extraordinary ability to see the divine potential in people, even when they themselves cannot see it. Your faith in the best in people will help many to reconnect with their own inner light and overcome limitations that seemed insurmountable. Now, write in the comments, "I see and awaken the divine light in every person I meet." This statement activates in you the gift of being a mirror of divinity for other human beings, helping them remember who they truly are. Archangel Michael wants you to know that your journey of personal healing serves a much greater purpose than you can imagine. Every wound you have healed, every negative pattern you have broken, every limitation you have overcome has created within you a specific ability to help others who are facing similar challenges. You will become a librarian of spiritual solutions, having experienced different types of difficulties firsthand and discovered how to transform them into opportunities for growth. Your life experience will become a valuable map for people who are still finding their way. Your intuition about the right timing for each action will refine to such an extent that you will instinctively know when to act and when to wait, when to speak and when to remain silent, when to approach and when to give space. This perfect synchronization with universal rhythms will exponentially multiply the effectiveness of everything you do. Saint Michael the Archangel is sealing a special protection over your family, your possessions, and your projects. An invisible but real armor is being established around everything that is important to you, preventing negative forces from causing significant damage. You will find that obstacles that once seemed insurmountable will become stepping stones to even greater heights. Every challenge that arises in your life will be accompanied by the strength you need to overcome it and the wisdom you need to extract all the valuable lessons from it. This message does not end here. It continues to reverberate in your life through the practical transformations you will experience in the coming days, weeks, and months. Archangel Michael has planted seeds of light in your consciousness that will germinate at the perfect time, bearing fruit that will nourish not only you, but also all those who are part of your journey. If you have come this far, it is because this message was prepared especially for you. It was not a coincidence. It was a meeting arranged by the heavens. Now I invite you to become a permanent part of this family of light by subscribing to the channel, because you deserve to receive these messages regularly, which nourish your soul and strengthen your connection with the divine. Share in the comments what moment of this message touched your heart the most and how you feel now after receiving these revelations from Saint Michael the Archangel. Your experience may be exactly what someone else needs to read to find hope and strength to continue their own journey of awakening. Tell your story, because it matters and can light the way for someone who is still in the dark.